Hello guys, today we have Mr. Abhijeet Jorvekar with us. Sir is Executive Director and Global Sales Head at Quicken Technology. Sir is also Pumba alumnus. We welcome you, sir.
Hey, hello everybody.
Can you please elaborate more on your introduction?
Okay, so to start with, yes, I'm a Pumba alumnus, and so passed out long time back. I think '99, and it's been a long journey. And I think the highlight of my journey is the fact that I worked with this company, Quickly Technologies. Joined it as a startup, when there were like 20-25 people over there, and it worked from a two-room office. And then kind of for quite some time, I've been head of business development sales over there, built up their business models, carried expansion for them, and part of team which took this company public. So that typical cycle where people go from being a startup to a public. That's dream typically for startups. So I've been part of that journey, and and I worked with a team which made that happen, and I headed the business part of the activities over there. So that's something about me. Uh, so I must say it was not an easy one. See, I think a lot of us are very young when we pass out of college. So like 25 is not very young, but you're still young. You haven't really seen a lot. I'd worked before, when I came to Pumba, and when I passed out, incidentally I got placed on campus, but I really didn't know whether I wanted to, work in the organization that I got into. So it was in Mumbai, sounded good, pretty decent organization. And getting placed on campus is always great, and the batch I passed out from, there weren't too many placements, and I was one of the few guys who got placed, and I was the only guy who got into that organization. So it did sound good, but always have a calling, and then I was also applying personally. I got into a company in Pune, and it was a technology company, and I think they paid me significantly less than what the campus thing was paying me, but I think that was my calling. I knew what I wanted to do. It was a technology company, and I think that part was very strong. I knew what I wanted to do. Got into a technology company. I worked there for roughly 2 years. Again from there, I said, hey, it was technology, but see, information technology was hot, was happening, and I could sense that I wanted to get a feel of it. See, at start of your career, it's very important, that you understand what's happening around you. So being aware is very important. So this awareness is something which takes us a long way. So this organization which I joined post MBA, I worked for more than 2 years. It was like I just left it. In fact, I got a promotion. I think I must have been one of the few guys who got promoted in 9 months. After joining the company. So I got a promotion within 9 months. Worked there for roughly 2.5 years, and then this calling again. I joined another company which was a software product company, Pune based, and that was again interesting. I worked there for roughly 2.5 years again, and while I liked it, I did not, thoroughly enjoy the experience of being over there. At the same time, I must say I learned a lot over there. But after those 2.5 years, I was pretty confused. Hey, what did I really like? And maybe I was too young to take a sabbatical, 29, kind of 28, 29. So like, I just kind of took a break, and 6 months, spent 6 months, teaching in a college in Pune, again, management students. And I think that was a wise decision, good decision for me at that point of time. Gave me some space, gave me some, time to think. Hey, by the time I got married, so maybe, it wasn't a good decision, that job didn't pay actually. Really, I won't say well, it just didn't pay bad. And 6 months were there, and then I kind of realized, I also kind of started understanding hey, you start looking at things very neutrally. So when you're not somewhere, you start looking at things neutrally. And then I said, hey, I want to go back to the industry. I want to still work with the technology company. I'm not really somebody who's built for FMCG or whatever. So I started getting some clarity on that. And because the second company I mentioned was a software product company, I was not very comfortable working with a software product company because uh, I had kind of had a learning that Indians were not buying softwares, Indians were using pirated softwares, and something which was not a product people were not ready to pay for. But then I had to get out, and the first opportunity which came my way was Wiki at that time, and they had put up an ad in Indian Express. It was inside, not a very great ad actually. It was slightly big, but not a great flashy ad. But it did sound interesting, and it was a product company, so I had a strong correlation. I knew I could do this, and went for the interview. And again, the interview part, I think that was very interesting. I always like to tell this part, for everybody who's around. Uh, so interview, hey, went well. They knew I had product sales background for software products, and then the option, say, hey, we want to expand our business, and we would like to take the business to Mumbai, okay, Aurangabad, Nasik, and Pune is where you're also looking for a manager. Obviously asked for Pune, they already had boarded somebody, and the options left were Mumbai, Nasik, and Aurangabad. And I always like to say this very clearly, hey guys, I could have gone to Mumbai. Any guy would ideally offer Mumbai considering it as a big opportunity, but I said maybe it was it would have been too big for me, my shoes. So I said, hey, I'm going to Nasik. I work there. I know I can make it. I can, really work. I can build strategies. It's a smaller ecosystem where you have better control over what you do, and that's how I got into Quickies.